Mason Traffic Warrior 33149 are taxiing from the hangars to runway 18 Mason. So this is the day I'm doing my solo cross country over 150 nautical miles. Brakes are applied, flight controls free and correct. Left goes up, right goes down, right goes up, left goes down. Defibrillator clear and free and correct. Engine instruments look good. We're gonna check magnetos. Right first. Good drop. Check left. Good drop. Alright, we're going to check RP, good drop, we're going to do an idle check. Good idle. Let's see, the weather for 19425, that is that one. Okay. 118 is Great Lakes approach. Parking brake is off. Trim is set. Mason Traffic Warrior 33149 are departing runway 28 to the north, Mason. Bring her up to 2,000. Everything's in the green. Heels to the floor, full throttle. Airspeed's alive. Rotate. Popping out the VY. Mason Traffic Warrior 33149 are turning left crosswind for 2A Mason. Mason Traffic Warrior 33149 are crossing over midfield to the north at 3,700 feet. Great Lakes approach, Warrior 33149er with request.
Warrior 33149er, Great Lakes approach.
Yeah, I'd like to request flight following to Mount Pleasant, Mike, Oscar, Papa.
Warrior 33149er, Great Lakes approach, roger, squawk 0415.
Squawk 0415, thank you.
Contact a mile north of Mason. Landing altimeter 3037.
3037, Warrior 33149er.
Warrior 149er, thanks. And say the altitude leaving and your altitude climbing to.
Climbing to 4,500, 33149er.
Warrior 149er, roger, climbing to 4,500. And you said leaving 3,800, is that correct?
That is correct, 33149er.
Warrior 149er, thanks. Reaching 4,500. Advise prior to any altitude changes.
Roger that. Just to confirm that I am cleared through class Charlie airspace.
Warrior 149er, affirmative. Maintain VFR 4,500 for the transition.
Maintain 4,500 for transition. Thank you, 33149er. Edge fuel tanks. Alright, fuel pump coming on. Got good flow. I'll switch it to the right tank. Good fuel flow. Fuel pump coming off. Good fuel flow. We got 59 nautical miles to go.
351 Delta Charlie, 4,000.
To our first airport, Mount Pleasant.
November 351 Delta Charlie, Great Lakes approach, thanks. Landing altimeter 3037.
And it is smooth up here. So I'm at 4,500 feet. I just left Mason. I'm heading to Mount Pleasant Airport. I'm on flight following, which means I'm talking to ATC. They're making sure I'm safe up here. When it comes to other aircraft, other traffic. So I got to follow their instructions now. Then I'm on flight following with them.
November 759 X-ray, Great Lakes approach.
And 4,000 feet, cruising at 113 miles an hour. North to Mount Pleasant from Mason. First time going this far to another airport by myself.
Explode Center 149 Tango 1,600 on a 240 heading. November 149 Tango, release departure ident. November 97 X-ray, just remain this frequency, stand by 1 second for me. See direct QB, report established in the hold. See direct QB, maintain VFR, we'll report established in the hold. No one Tango. Release approach, thanks. Lansing altimeter 3037. November 7597 X-ray approach, you still there? And number 9 Center X-ray, just informed of a possible pilot deviation. Advise you contact Jackson Tower. Let me know when you're ready for the number.
So I'm going to get... Need to get the weather for Mount Pleasant in this. It was 13.025.
Commercial Diamond 595 Golf Lima is with you just on the Lansing at 1,900, climbing 3,500.
Number 595 for Golf Lima, Great Lakes departure, high depth. Number 75907 X-ray, I showed you no lower than 38. I guess Jackson Tower had you on there as DX at 34. They said don't worry about it, and I appreciate you monitoring the frequency. You can take care.
approach. Was that for 33149er?
November 33149 affirmative. Contact approach on 128.4. Tick Kirchin 126.45. Take care.
126.45. Thank you. Great Lakes approach 33149er with you at 4,400 feet.
November 33149 Great Lakes approach. Good morning. Saginaw altimeter 3038.
3038.
November 33149er, Roger, not a problem. And verify you are a VFR full stop at Mount Pleasant.
Correct. Full stop Mount Pleasant, VFR 33149er.
November 149er, Roger, thank you.
Just terminate, and then we'll call you back when we head back to Flint for 5180 Papa Skyhawk.
Skyhawk 5180 Papa, Roger, radar service is terminated. Squawk VFR, frequency change approved. You guys have a good day, and give me a call back when you want to come back in Mount Flint.
Copy that, squawking VFR, and we'll talk to you later. See ya.
Radar service is terminated. Squawk VFR, frequency change approved. Be advised there does appear to be one aircraft at the pad at the Mount Pleasant Airport. You'll probably talk to them on CTAF.
Roger that. Frequency change approved. Thank you. 33149er. Mount Pleasant traffic, Warrior 33149er, 9 miles to the south, inbound for a full stop landing. Mount Pleasant traffic, I believe there's someone in the pattern now. What runway are you guys using?
9 was looking favorable up in the air, but now that I'm on the ground staring at the windsock, there's no wind, but it looks like 27 might be the way to go.
Thank you, 33149er.
I'm on the ground at Mount Pleasant. I'll be taking off in a minute. Where are you?
7 miles to the south. I'll be entering on left downwind runway 27.
Okay, I think I'll get out ahead of you then. Thanks.
Make sure it's fully rich. Belt secure, switches.
Let's Sky traffic down at 595 South Limit, left downwind, 313, Let's Sky traffic.
Mount Pleasant traffic, Warrior 33149er, entering left downwind for runway 27 Mason. Mount Pleasant.
Traffic, Skyhawk 3540 Tango, turning left, crosswind, runway 27.
Traffic, Mount 5 miles to the west of the overflying field at 3,000. Aircraft activity 45 pounds away. 1
Shoreline traffic, Monkey Pier 712, turning left base, 21 Shoreline.
Mount Pleasant traffic, Warrior 331 for 9, returning final, runway 27.
Still overflying, returning for landing 13, clearing the county.
Nice landing. I'm happy with that. Alright, so I just landed in Mount Pleasant. First time here. Whew. Did my first I just did my first long flight to another airport. That's a confidence builder. Mount Pleasant traffic, Warrior 331 for 9, are clear, runway 27, Mount Pleasant.
Automated weather observation. 1640 Zulu. Weather. Wind. Calm. Visibility. Missing. Ceiling. Missing. Temperature 1 Celsius. Dew point -5. Altimeter 3036. Remarks. Present weather identification not available. Mount Pleasant Municipal Airport. Automated weather observation.
Mount Pleasant traffic, Warrior 331 for 9 are taxiing from the ramp to runway 27, Mount Pleasant.
Polanco traffic, Archer 69, that's 5.
Mount Pleasant traffic, Warrior 331 for 9 are taking off runway 27 for a east departure. Mount Pleasant traffic. Green. Goes to the full throttle. Airspeed's alive. Right rudder. 60 rotate. Coming out of VY.
Traffic 81 uniform, 5 miles to the north, inbound will cross cross midfield, enter downwind for 29 Owasso.
Mount Pleasant traffic, Warrior 331 for 9, turning left crosswind 27.
County traffic 540, turning final 13, 1 mile left.
Mount Pleasant traffic, Warrior 331 for 9, departing the pattern to the southeast.
Mount Pleasant traffic, airport maintenance vehicles, clear of all runways.
County traffic, 61842 going around, departing south, with speed, county traffic.
Great Lakes approach, Warrior 331 for 9 with request.
Warrior 33149, Great Lakes approach, go ahead.
Yes, I'm on board like a flight following to Saginaw.
Warrior 33149, Great Lakes approach, squad 0426.
0426, thank you.
Great Lakes approach, Sirius 28 Romeo Hotel. We have the airport in sight.
Never May Romeo Hotel, roger. Clear visual approach at the clear airport for cancellation of IFR in the air on this frequency on the ground, either via flight service or the IFR cancellation number I can give you. Change the advisor frequency approved.
Alright, so now I'm at 3,500. I just took off from Mount Pleasant Airport, and now I'm heading east. I'm heading east to Saginaw Airport. Saginaw Airport is a towered airport, so I'm going to have to talk to the tower to get instructions coming in. Mount Pleasant was a non-towered, so kind of at pilot's discretion.
Number 6658 Foxtrot, Great Lakes approach, roger. Make straight in runway 18.
So we're cruising at 3,500 feet right now. Well, actually 3,600 feet. On our way to Saginaw, and we were at 101 miles an hour. Getting a little choppier up here. Not much though, still pretty smooth for the most part. My heat keeps going away up here a little bit. A little slider that you.
And calling in a Great Lakes approach, say again.
It's actually starting to get a little, way more bumpier up here. It was perfectly smooth on the way to Mount Pleasant, but it's definitely getting choppy up here now. I was a little higher though. I think the higher you fly today, the smoother it is.
Number 40 Tango, contact Great Lakes approach 118.65. And November 6658 Foxtrot affirmative, contact Twin Tower 126.3. Not a problem, you have a Merry Christmas.
036, 33 Alpha, thank you.
We're 20 miles northwest from Saginaw Airport. Short flight. Flight back from Saginaw to Mason's going to be the longest of the 3 legs.
449er, enter a right downwind runway 23, and in case you missed it, you are radar contact 10 miles east of the Mount Pleasant Airport, and verify information to Foxtrot at Saginaw.
I'm sorry, Bob, it's getting bad static. Was that for 33149er?
And November 33149er, affirmative, radar contact now 10 miles east of the Mount Pleasant Airport, enter a right downwind runway 23, and verify you have information Foxtrot at Saginaw.
And a right downwind for 23. Thank you. 33149er.
November 149er, contact Saginaw Tower 120.1.
120.1, thank you. 33149er. Saginaw Tower, 33149er, 10 miles to the west, inbound for a full stop taxi back landing for solo cross country.
Archer 33149er, Saginaw Tower, wind 230 at 5, runway 23 clear to land.
Runway 23 cleared to land, 33149er. Gas on the bus tank, undercarriage is fixed, make sure it's fully red, seatbelt switches on. Approach checklist is complete. You're landing at 2-3, we've already been cleared to land. Right traffic pattern. Checklist is complete, extra fully rich. RP on, okay. Get down the pattern, altitude. Alright, inside the white arc. First notch of flaps. Power back. Second notch flaps. Nose down, keep the speed up. Nice and easy here. Speed's good. Once I get that third notch of flaps in here, we'll be alright. Get that third notch. Third notch flaps are in. Speed's still a little high. Get back into power. We're alright. Bleed off a little bit of that airspeed. Airspeed's good. All is good. numbers. Hold it off, hold it off, hold it off. Nice. Nice. 2 good landings.
Archer 149er, right when able. Taxi to runway 23 via Charlie. Remain this frequency.
Taxi to runway 23 using Charlie. Remain on this frequency. 331 for now. Good thing it's easy taxi directions here at this airport. So we're in Saginaw. I made it Saginaw, made the Mount Pleasant. Now our last leg of the trip is back to Mason. This will be the longest trip of the 3 legs. 3 legs, not 2, 3.
Archer 149er, when able, say intention.
Looking to head back to Mason.
Archer 149er, what's the 3-letter identifier?
Tango Echo Whiskey.
Roger, would you like flight following?
Yes, please.
Archer 149er, maintain VFR at or below 2,500. If you'd like higher, you can request that with departure. And squawk 5227.
Maintain 2,500 below, squawk 52. I'm sorry, can you say the squawk again?
Archer 149er, squawk 5227.
5227, thank you. Saginaw Tower 331 for 9 are ready for takeoff.
Archer 33149er, Saginaw Tower. Fly runway heading. Runway 23, clear for takeoff.
Fly runway heading 23, clear for takeoff. Big boy airport here, fellas. Alright. I'm gonna fly runway heading. Clear for takeoff. I'm gonna bring these up to 2,000. Alright. Instruments in the green. Use the forward full throttle. Airspeed's alive. Looking for 60, right rudder, 60, rotate. We are back to the sky, people. I gotta stay at 2,500 and on this heading.
Archer 149er, contact departure on 126.45. Have a good day.
126.45, thank you, 331 for an hour. Lakes approach, Warrior 331 for Niner, with request.
Warrior 33149, Great Lakes departure, radar contact. Altitude your discretion. Say altitude. Warrior 149, roger. I'll show you guys leaving 1,800. Does that check?
Oh, I'm sorry, yes. Yes, 1,900 now.
Warrior 149, thanks. Altitude your discretion. On course to Mason.
On course to Mason, 331 for Niner, thank you. Everything's good, just took off from Saginaw. Third takeoff of the day at a different airport. And we are turning on course, heading back to Mason, which is 58 nautical miles away. We're going to be climbing up to 3,500 or 4,500. Hopefully get some more smooth air up there. This is the last leg of the flight, and I am beyond I'm beyond ecstatic right now that I am actually doing this. So we're going to proceed on course here. Could not have picked a better day. It is freezing cold, but that's good because the air is smooth. Cold means smooth for the most part. So, alright, we're going to be turning on course here. Cameras seem to still be working, that's cool. Hopefully I get all my footage. Because this is something I don't want to forget, for sure. You're a first time solo ever in an airplane, where you just take off and land 3 times at the same airport. You just remain in a pattern, in a circle. This is the first time though that I have left the airport, gone to another airport, so far away, 2 airports, by myself. Alright, so we are at 3,300, I'm still turning on course here.
2025, contact flight tower 126.3.
So we're at 4,000, we got 500 feet more to go before we get our cruise altitude. We are on course.
Back to Sierra Papa, thanks. Expect runway 18.
Everything's looking good. Blue there. Instruments look good. Engine instruments look good. Flight instruments look good.
Back to Sierra Papa, affirmative, altitude your discretion.
And we got 54 nautical miles to go. And we are reaching our cruising altitude now.
Juliet, Great Lakes approach, the request.
So I'm going to power back. My dad hates that when he feels the engine.
Juliet, 40424.
When he feels the airplane engine, he can hear it and feel the engine go back, power go back. Alright, so now we are at our cruising altitude. I'm going to set that on the trim. We are at 2,400 RPMs.
3 Victor Juliet, radar contact. 0 miles east of Flint. Flint altimeter 3035, say altitude. 3 Victor Juliet, thanks. Expect runway 18 at Flint, and the wind 200 at 5.
I love going over water. I don't care if it's a pond, lake, river. There's something about flying over water
Papa, change to my frequency 118.
that just looks really cool.